Hey, this is Gurmit Combat, and I tell you one of the main questions I always get asked is, should I buy Bitcoin or should I buy gold? Let's go explore both of these. So economies are crashing worldwide. This stuff is being printed and distributed and created like crazy. It is losing its value. We need to be looking at ways to store our wealth, which can't be created out of thin air. Do you understand? This has got no value to it. It's just paper with ink. What can't be created out of thin air? Well, back in the old days, precious metals, and that's why that was our original money. And nowadays, it is crypto. Digital money. So we know we're moving to a cashless society. That has been happening at a very rapid pace now. And now there's a whole shift from having paper money going into digital money. And this is going to be one of the top contenders. This is a Bitcoin wallet. If you're not aware of it, this is Bitcoin. So let's talk about both and see what exactly, firstly, gives gold value. So let's have a look at both of these beautiful things. That's right, we're going to look at old money versus new money, precious metals versus gold. So let's go straight into this. Old money, gold. Let's start with that first, right? Why was gold and silver used as money in the first place? Let's have a look at that. Well, their value was bestowed upon them by their unique universal qualities. What are their unique universal qualities? Gold and silver are scarce. Gold and silver are portable to a degree. So I can walk around with this, but I can't walk around with massive quantities of precious metals, really. It's not really, it's not convenient, is it? Gold and silver are easily divisible as they can be reshaped into smaller pieces. I can cut little bits off this and make them into smaller pieces so they're divisible. And they are very hard to counterfeit. If you know how to test for this, you know, you'll be able to spot out what a counterfeit is. And they are also durable. Precious metals are also very durable. And they provide total anonymity. That's very important. So nobody knows about this piece of gold, this 1 ounce of gold. Mind you, this is a gold ingot and it has got a serial number stamped on it. But what's that serial number to disappear? There'll be no link to that, but that's got value. That provides total anonymity. These do not require the endorsement of a central system. So a government or bank is not there to say, okay, 1 ounce of gold is valuable. We know from history that this is valuable, that this has been used for money for millennia, and it can still be used as money in certain forms. And the only true way to manipulate the value of these in the past was to debase them. And what does debasing mean? It's commonly done by mixing inferior metals with them. And that is currently happening to our currency. It's being debased every single second of every single minute of every single hour, every day, every month, every year since the 1970s, since we were taken off the gold standard. As soon as this turned into fiat currency, backed by nothing, it used to be backed by this, and it's backed by nothing, that began to be debased. The same way that this stuff can be debased and has been debased, going back to Greek and Roman times, that's to debase it by mixing it with inferior metals. So that's one of the only ways that they can actually manipulate this shiny stuff. And it's for these very reasons that precious metals, gold, silver, and others have been universally accepted and recognized as a credible form of exchange of value. You know, that could store wealth, and it does store wealth, and it's always stored wealth, because there's a limited amount of this stuff that's come out of the ground. There's a limited amount in circulation. That's paper and ink. And the stuff on your digital banking screens, that's not even paper and ink. That's just computer programs running. And that is why gold and silver are old money. That is known as old money. Let's go on to new money. Simply put, cryptocurrency is new money. This is our money of the future. It is built on the blockchain. So why is cryptocurrency the new money? Well, the value is bestowed upon them by their unique universal qualities. So the qualities of both cryptocurrency and precious metals, they are very similar. Let's see the similarities between the qualities of these. Well, various But not all cryptocurrencies are scarce. So these government-backed cryptocurrencies, they will not be scarce. There'll be a digital version of this. Bitcoin and friends, of which there's a limited amount, and Bitcoin and friends are usually 21 million. That's how you know that a cryptocurrency is a friend of Bitcoin if there's 21 million, right? So Bitcoin and friends, they are scarce. They are all portable. As you can see, I've got 0.699 Bitcoin on this cell phone here, valued at today's price, $6,859.29. That is a lot of money to be carrying around just like that. And I can transfer that to anyone. These are easily divisible. I can break that down into dollars and cents. I can devise them. I can sell them on in smaller amounts. They are very easily divisible. They are almost impossible to counterfeit. You cannot counterfeit cryptocurrency. It is impossible. The blockchain network does not allow it. And cryptocurrencies, because they're digital, they're durable. They don't wear out, do they? They're digital. And various, this is the difference, various, not all cryptocurrencies provide total anonymity. Bitcoin actually does not provide total anonymity. And I'll cover that in a future video, why it doesn't provide total anonymity. This stuff does. So we've got a little heads up. Already that's 1 point ahead, I would say, because that has total anonymity. Bitcoin doesn't, but let's not write off Bitcoin already. Eh? Real cryptocurrencies, such similar to precious metals, they do not require the endorsement of a central system, government, or bank to acknowledge their value. They don't need the Bank of England or the Federal Reserve to say Bitcoin exists because we say so. No, Bitcoin exists independently. Same way, gold doesn't need the Bank of England or the Fed to say you exist as money and you can be used to store wealth. It functions independently. Now, the only true way to manipulate the value of cryptocurrency is to debase them. And that is by creating more of them or pegging them to a currency such as the dollar, pound, or euro. So that is a way of debasing cryptocurrency. Again, Bitcoin and friends, and for future reference, Bitcoin and friends means that there's only 21 million. The coins are limited to a certain volume of cryptocurrencies that will ever be in existence. These cannot be debased, but the others can. And it is for these reasons that I've mentioned, which are exactly the same for crypto as they are for precious metals, that cryptocurrency will eventually be universally accepted and recognized as a credible form of exchange of value. This will be money. And that is why cryptocurrencies are our new money. So we've got our old money and we have our new money, and that is exactly why that is going to get there. And cryptocurrency is built on the blockchain. So the blockchain was designed to provide freedom for anyone, anywhere on the planet by allowing them to exchange information. Exchanges occur unrestricted, the same way a gold transaction that can be unrestricted. I could go to somebody and exchange this for something. And exchanges can be done anonymously without fear of repercussions, the same way with gold. So with cryptocurrency, I can do an exchange, if you know how to, anonymously without fear of repercussions. The same will go for gold. And that provides true freedom of speech. And that is the blockchain. And that is why we need to have both of these together. And that is why these are both complementary. So the answer to the question, should I be investing in gold or cryptocurrency, is you need to be investing in both of these, as I have been doing for the past several years. But it depends on your risk tolerance, how much you want to go into each. Now, cryptocurrency, you cannot hold it physically in your hand. Precious metals you can. If you're unaware of the technology and you're slightly uncomfortable with the whole concept of a cryptocurrency, I would strongly suggest you go heavier with the gold and less with the crypto, but don't disregard the crypto. I would say go 20% in with this and go 80% in with this. If you're comfortable with cryptocurrency, I would say you need to go 50-50. 50-50 on both of these. And I've written a book on why exactly you should be looking at cryptocurrency. It's called Financial Protection Secrets Black Book, what your bank doesn't want you to know. So your bank from day one never ever told you, and I'm sure the education system never told you, when you leave school, when you leave college, when you leave university, you get a job, make sure you start buying some of this for your future to store your wealth in. They never told you that. The same way they're never going to tell you, or kids, millennials, kids in school, they're never going to say to them, when you leave, you go buy cryptocurrency. They told us to save in the bank with this. This is make-believe. This is created out of thin air. It's got no basis. It's just got a trust, a promise by the central bank that prints them, and it's a private central bank, and we're led to believe that this is real money. Absolutely not. Precious metals and cryptocurrency, that is real money. And a lot of people are going to realize this when the prices, oh my goodness, when the prices start to rocket. So we need to get ahead of the crowd. I'm already there. Please join the crypto and precious metals party. Check out my book, Financial Protection Secrets, Black Book, What Your Bank Doesn't Want You to Know. I'm going to put a link underneath this video. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll speak to you soon.